I have the great privilege, along with my business partner, John Jackson, to serve the Peterson family as their charitable advisors, helping to steward their philanthropy. We want to thank Lisa and all of you here at ALEC especially for hosting, once again, this year's Gregor G. Peterson Prize in Venture Philanthropy. We are grateful to Lisa for her understanding that nonprofits and donors who support those nonprofit programs go hand in hand with public policy and a limited government especially, because there are gaps that government simply cannot and should not fill in trying to create positive change for our country and to improve the lives of Americans. So it is an honor today to share the results of a years-long process with you and name this year's winner of the prize. But before I do that, I'd like to share a little bit more about Gregor G. Peterson. A San Francisco native and Stanford University alum, he was a patriot. He believed in limited government, free enterprise, and the American dream. He served in the United States Marines and was also a pioneer in venture capital. In 1961, he co-founded one of the very first venture firms on the West Coast called the Sutter Hill Company. In 2019, as a tribute to their father, Eric and Chris Peterson, who are here with us today, created the Gregor G. Peterson Prize in Venture Philanthropy to multiply their father's legacy. The $250,000 prize goes annually to a new nonprofit that honors Greg Peterson's core principles in business. Our mission, our charge, is to identify a nonprofit with bold ideas that enhance the human condition while honoring the touchstone concepts of liberty, equality, and justice. This year, nearly 100 nonprofits were nominated, some by many of you in this room, making the pool of candidates more talented and competitive than ever. As you all know, venture capital is exciting. Venture philanthropy is the same. It means going in big and strong and deep with an institution and building them up with significant resources. But it's also extremely risky. As you know, just like in business, many don't survive the first 2 or 3 years. I'm happy to say, here we are, 5 years after the start of the prize, and every single nonprofit that has won, all those announced right here at ALEC, are thriving today, doing more than we ever could have imagined to help our fellow citizens. These nonprofits have focused on reforming the broken foster care system, defending First Amendment rights, including parental rights and education, reducing recidivism and reforming the criminal justice system, and in keeping politics out of our doctor's office by restoring merit in medicine. We thank ALEC and all of you as members for nominating so many worthy nonprofits. You know your communities better than anyone else, so if you do come across a nonprofit doing excellent work that is relatively young, we are accepting nominations at petersonventureprize.com even now. The deadline is July 1st of 2024. And now I'd like to introduce John Jackson, who is an expert in identifying high-performing nonprofits, to announce this year's winner.
The 2023 Gregor G. Peterson Prize in Venture Philanthropy goes to Children's Entrepreneur Market, a project incubated by Libertas Institute in Utah. Rather than a single lemonade stand on a quiet neighborhood street, this initiative organizes large farmers market style events where hundreds of kids come together to sell their goods and services. Having successfully launched in Utah and a half a dozen other states, the Peterson Prize will now help fuel a national expansion to every state by 2026, serving more than 500,000 children each year. The little businessmen and women who participate in these markets, and importantly, their families, learn life-defining lessons about freedom, free markets, and hard work. Any one of these little entrepreneurs could be the next Andy Puzder, thriving entrepreneurs that become the backbone of our American economy. At this point, I would like to invite up the Peterson family and Connor and Lene. Connor and Lene, on behalf of the Peterson family, Lisa Nelson, and all of us gathered here today, congratulations, where are you? Congratulations to the Children Entrepreneur Market and Libertas Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating them. And now we're going to have Lene say a few words.
Thank you. We are honored and humbled to have been chosen by the Peterson family for this award and are grateful for their support and their vote of confidence in us and in this program. We hope our work to develop young entrepreneurs helps build upon Greg Peterson's legacy of promoting innovation and fighting for a free market. The funds from this prize will help us expand the market program faster than we ever thought possible, bringing this hands-on business experience to hundreds of thousands of kids. Alongside our objective to be in all 50 states within the next 2 years, we are aiming to operate in 200 metropolitan areas by 2029. Many of the families that join us return year after year. The Alvarez family has been participating since our inception, selling their delicious tacos. Abigail, who's 13, works the grill. 11-year-old Isabel takes the orders. And 9-year-old Matthew stands out front, and he will sell you more tacos than you need. Every year, I've watched their business grow, become more efficient, more profitable, and there's always a line of customers at their booth. They recently won a $500 scholarship, and they told me their plans are to buy better storage bins and a wagon to haul their supplies. I asked Abigail if there was a challenge she had to overcome running her business, and she replied, "Working with my siblings." They are learning valuable life skills as they work together as a family, practicing the fundamentals of running a small business. To give you a glimpse of the magic that happens at the Children's Entrepreneur Market, we brought a news clip that was captured this year in Salt Lake City. We want you to see what a market run by kids looks like, and I guarantee you won't be able to stop smiling. Thank you.
Well, summer is officially underway right now, folks. The lemonade stands and the bake sales, they're popping up probably in your neighborhood. You've seen them out there.
And good for all you little hustlers out there making some money. Good for you. Well, as photojournalist Aubrey Schaefer shows us, one market is helping children take their entrepreneurial goals to the next level.
Pet rocks, come get your pet route or this one?
I'm Whitney. These are my kids, the Hope's kids, and they are little entrepreneurs at heart.
The gold ones are 2, and then the other ones are 1.
And when we found out about this children's entrepreneur market, we knew that this was a great next step for them to pursue their dreams. So we decided to get on board and kind of come join in the fun.
Selling 3D printed stuff and stickers.
Fresh salsa, free samples.
It's just a market where kids can sell anything they want.
Oh, here, do you want to see my Pokemon?
It's really incredible to witness.
So we negotiate the price. So, for example, you could get away with that for $1.
They take their businesses very seriously.
How much do you want it for?
You may come and think, oh, they're all going to be lemonade stands.
Strawberry?
But the variety of product is really ingenious.
I'm selling candles.
Homemade jewelry.
Yeah, we all made all of these.
Scrunchies, artwork, 3D printed art.
We made these on the 3D printer. We made these by hand.
They really take a lot of time and thought into their products.
I'm doing some donuts, and I'm frying them, and then we're rolling out some dough right now.
That's one of our biggest rules, is that the kids have to do all of the work themselves.
Yeah, the kids run the whole thing. I help set up, and that's it. Then I just sit back and I let them do their thing.
It's pretty fun, especially how we're all selling different things. Would you like a bag for it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take
And they come away feeling confident and satisfied after they have this experience.
Mom, I made $8.
Everyone's so supportive of each other, and everyone's so excited to see these kids succeed. It's so fun to be a part of it.
Thanks for shopping.
Fingers crossed that I sell out, because I worked really hard on these, and I just really hope I do. But if not, oh well.
I absolutely love
Slow clap those
that.
kids.
What do you think? Cute kids, right? Before an audience such as this, I need to share a bit of the backstory about how we launched this project. So Libertas Institute is a state-based think tank in Utah, and in 2016, there were a whole bunch of news clips coming out that summer of little kids' lemonade stands getting shut down by the government because they didn't have a business license, they didn't have a food handler's permit. One story I remember was a 4-year-old girl named Abigail. She was selling 25-cent cups of lemonade. She got shut down by a local health department worker for not having a $400 permit to sell her lemonade. So we went to the legislature. Where's the Utah delegation at? Do we have some of our friends from Utah here? All right, we got some in the back. So we went to our friends in the legislature and we said, hey, we have a fun idea. What if we legalized entrepreneurship across the board for minors under the age of 18? And so the bill was like 5 lines long. If you're under 18, you don't need any permit, any license. You don't have to collect and remit sales tax. Passed unanimously, because who's going to oppose, cute kids that want to sell lemonade and brownies and things? And so up on the screen, if you're interested, you can find not only the dozen states now that have such a law, but all the rest of you can get your 5 lines of your model bill that you can take to your legislature. Our program is going to be fully national in 3 years, and a law like this would greatly help these kids to make sure they're not being harassed by anybody. They can go out and just have fun and become very entrepreneurial. So I encourage you to go either scan that, or the website is tinyurl.com/ALEC23. It's got our contact info at the bottom. We'd be happy to help you. This is such a fun project, and if you ever go to one of our markets in your community, make sure you set a spending limit for yourself. Otherwise, you will spend a lot of money on all these cute entrepreneurial kids. So we're very honored to be here. Thank you very much to the Peterson family for this recognition, to ALEC for hosting. Thank you very much.